Alright, today we're gonna talk about top 10 hottest leading ladies on television. Today's era, not like past, because if we like go to the 70s and all have to pick it up, that's gonna be really boring. Let's just talk about cutting edge actresses, shall we? Let's just get on with it, mother blingers. Number 10, Sophia Bush in Chicago PD, an actress that first came to prominence due to bringing Brooke Davis to life as part of the show One Tree Hill. Sophia's likable nature inspired producers to expand the role greatly over the years, moving on to appear in movies like John Tucker Must Die, The Hitcher, and The Narrows. Her film career didn't take off, but she remains a steady television presence, and a sexy one at that, currently starring in Chicago PD, a series that co-created by industry legend Dick Wolf. The series is about a group of people working for the city's police department, a busty brunette whose energy makes her hard to resist. We know we wouldn't think twice if we got the opportunity to cast her in any role. Number 9, Katharine McPhee in Scorpion. Alright, Fox's American Idol was a mainstay of American television, and while names like Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood will likely come to mind first when thinking of it, other names came from it too. Katharine McPhee, who competed in 5th season but ended up feeling a little bit short and calling the runner-up position home, launching a music career of her own that did better than the majority of her peers. She still ended up making the transition to the acting world in 2007, currently starring in Scorpion, a show that is loosely based on real-life computer expert Walter O'Brien. She serves as the manager of him and his allies while also explaining everyday life to them, the type of woman that draws the gaze of everyone when she enters a room. Number 8, Taraji P. Henson, Empire. Oh my god, she is so freaking beautiful. One of the most talented actresses of her generation, Taraji P. Henson has the innate ability to make any film or show she is a part of better, earning a name for herself due to movies like Hustle and Flow, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, The Karate Kid, and most recently Hidden Figures. She became a highly sought after actor in Hollywood, someone with a long history on television. We are guessing Empire's producers were chomping at the bit to get her involved in their show, and judging by the acclaim she has received for her role, they were right too. One of the most popular shows on television this year, ranked in the top 5 of 2015 to 16 season. Her performance as Cookie has played a pivotal part in the series' success. A woman that oozes confidence from her every pore, that plays a huge part in what makes her so hot as well as her fine body. Number 7, Grace Park, Hawaii 5-0. When Battlestar Galactica was rebooted in the 2000s, the show was pretty different than the original series. While special effects advances allowed to showrunners to tell larger stories, one of the biggest changes was the choice to cast some of the industry's hottest young actresses in the show. Grace Park was one of those young women due to her part as Sharon Athena Agathon. Evidently, she wasn't satisfied with playing a part on one reboot series though, as she moved on to star in Hawaii 5-0, a reboot of a series that ran from 1968 to 1980, I think. A gorgeous gal with a sleek and slender body that looks amazing in a bikini, casting her in a show that allows her to spend time on the beaches of Hawaii was nothing short of a stroke of geniusness. Number 6, Emilia Clarke, Game of Thrones. Yeah, but I'm not the one who made the list, okay? We just made some analysis, and according to her, she's not on top 3, but she's definitely on top 10. Alright, if you are anything like us, you hadn't heard anything all about Emilia Clarke prior to watching the first episode of Game of Thrones, but once it was through, you wanted to know more, didn't you? Having previously only worked into a TV movie we knew nothing about and a single episode of British show Doctors, there wasn't much to learn, but from the start, we knew we appreciated her body. Cast as Daenerys Targaryen, one of the most important characters in the Game of Thrones world. It is fortunate that she proved capable of playing the role which the audience needed to believe could have legions follow her. As captivatingly beautiful as she is, we never found it hard to believe she'd gain fans, especially considering we follow her enough to include her here. Number 5, Joel Bennett, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Another actor who seemed to come out of nowhere. Joel Bennett was introduced as a hacker character in the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but her character has since undergone some changes, now revealed to be an inhuman, a race of beings that are capable of having superpowers if they undergo a transformation. She has become more militant and dangerous. Oh my god, Sissy, ew. While we value our privacy as much as the next person and prefer to stay safe and unhurt, we know we'd risk hanging out with her character in a heartbeat. After all, she has one of the tightest bodies on television, and her face is as close to perfect as we can imagine. Number 4, Lauren Cohan, The Walking Dead. In the gruesome world of The Walking Dead, there aren't too many opportunities to take a shower, comb your hair, or otherwise tend to your appearance or whatsoever. As much in a lot of episodes of that show, Lauren Cohan looks like a very pretty woman, but it may not seem like she is the best choice to make it so high on this list. However, if you put even the slightest effort into Googling her name, then look in the image section. You'd see that she belongs on any list of television beauties out there. Blessed with the ability to look like a sweetheart in one moment and then a sexual dynamo in the next. Everything about her physically is just downright sexy and desirable, just like this passion fruit amazing chewing gum. Number 3, my personal favorite, Alison Brie. Oh, she's so hot. Oh, I'm crying now, she's so hot. The only person we've included on this list because she is a part of a series that has yet to be released onto the public. Alison Brie's show, Glow, is set to debut later this year. Best known for playing Annie in the cult show Community. In it, she showed that she had a type of comedy chops that many actresses would die for, graduating to major movie roles in films like The 5-Year Engagement, Sleeping with Other People, and Get Hard. We hope it is a sign that she is here to stay. Between her enchanting eyes, infectious smile, big breasts, and legs that look soft and supple. From a visual standpoint, there is no doubt in our minds that Alison is the total package, and we just can't wait to see more of her later this year. And if you still doubt her position on the list, go on and check Complex Magazine's photo shoot of her on YouTube. Oh my god. Number 2, Kaley Cuckoo, The Big Bang Theory. When The Big Bang Theory debuted in 2007, it didn't seem like it was about to become one of the most watched shows on television. Initially focused on a foursome of nerdy scientists whose passions lied in all things geek culture and the hot blonde who lived across the two of them, it easily could have come and gone. Instead, it became a cultural sensation. Bazinga! Shirts are literally everywhere and made its stars into big celebrities. And in the case of Kaley Cuckoo, the aforementioned beauty, it turned her into a sex symbol. After appearing on the show several times over its 10-year run in clothing that gave the audience a great view of her body, one thing is for sure, this goddess had to appear on this list, alright? Number 1, let me just acknowledge this moment and admire her. Sofia Vergara, Modern Family. I hope that my Spanish accent is quite cool and sexy. However, a former model turned actress who put together a respectable film career over the years, Sophia has to be in the running for not only the hottest woman on TV these days, but in the medium's history. Casted as Gloria Pritchett, the new wife of the Modern Family at the center of Modern Family's patriarch, her character routinely wears rather revealing clothes, while a lot of people love the comedy featured in the show and the progressive storylines. The sex appeal she brings to bear certainly has added to the show's immense popularity, possessing one of the most curvaceous and sexy bodies we've ever seen in any medium. There really wasn't ever any choice but for us to just put her on number 1, alright? Alright, here's the deal. These were the top 10 hottest divas on television today. What do you guys think? Please comment on the comment section down below. Do not forget to click the subscribe button, like button, and share it to your friends, because you know what? Maybe you will not be able to get one of these hotties, but you still have my voice. That was a kiss from my passion fruit flavored chewing gum. Bye-bye. Take care. And do not forget to subscribe and also click that that bell icon, because it's gonna give you more notifications from us. This is gonna be cool.